Hello and welcome to Live from Detroit Vlog. This is Skari here. I'm here in the Detroit airport. I missed my connecting flight, therefore I'm here for 4 hours. Oh well, that's okay. So I thought I'd just sit down and kind of tell you a little bit about what's going on. The flight down here from Toronto was very good. Nothing crazy happened. And I've got everything ready to rock and roll. Huge shout out to everybody who's been following on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter for all the stuff that we've been doing here at during the travels. And if you have any questions or comments or anything like that, make sure you leave. Let me know what you think. I'm going to be doing a few of these. Biggest thing is I'm doing a daily write-up on the Patreon page, so you can check that down below. And that's going to be more of like in-depth thoughts, analysis on everything, and everything like that. And I'm just waiting. So I love traveling to international events. I find that tactical tortoise. Yes, I did. I missed my flight. I just said I missed my flight. It was the Connect flight that was delayed in Toronto, and therefore I arrived as my plane was leaving the gate, which is always entertaining, to say the least. But I love traveling, and 2010. Whoops. Then we're living 9 years ago. Okay, that's what's happening. I will edit the title of this video later, which will be good. So a couple of tips and tricks. Make sure you're wearing comfy clothes when you travel. Make sure you bring stuff to do, either reading a book or Mr. Bacon. Yes, you are definitely a time traveler. Welcome to our travel of time, which is pretty exciting. Then you have a good travel bag. I use a 720. A lot of people ask me if I can fit my whole arm in there. I do. Did it fit on the plane? Yes, because I made it fit on the plane, which I think was the best part. I made it fit on the plane by taking the foam out of the bag, crushing the bag into the actual under the seat, and then bending the bag and putting the bag in the overhead compartment, and it fits perfectly. And then I was also able to bring on my carry-on, so I literally didn't have to check a bag, which is really cool. Now I guess that would be hard to do with some bigger armies, and that's the case. This series is something very similar to what I did last year when I would sit at an airport and chat with you guys and let you know what was up and what the content was. There's been a lot of preparation for Team Canada for the ETC 2019, where we've had, tons of meetings. We basically built the crew from scratch, essentially. I just had a ton of food, so I'm full right now. And the schedule for Europe is quite cool. So we arrive tomorrow in London, and we drive up to Southport, where we spend the day at Dyson Decks on Sunday, participating in an RTT. At Dyson Decks, thank you to Martin for setting this all up. Essentially, 7 members of ETC Team Canada are in a local RTT. And then from there, we go to Warhammer World on Monday the 5th. So if you happen to be near Nottingham this Monday, coming up, Monday the 5th of August, 2019, not 2010, 2019, come on over and come say hi to me and the entirety of 7 members of the Canadian ETC team, which I think will be really cool. And if you have any questions in chat in terms of the ETC itself, let me know, and I will kind of get to them. No problem, Mr. Bacon. Thanks for tuning in. It is 7:30 here in Detroit. Charles, hello. Woo, Canada. Thank you for rooting for us. I appreciate the root. Which is really nice. And we're back. Just have to quickly share something. So my list that I'm taking to the ETC is one that I sort of developed, I want to say 3 or 4 months ago. And I really started working on it after seeing a guy in Australia take something like 10 venoms or something like that. using that warp tech to make your bag fit on a plane every time. All my bags. Eric Rousseau wants to watch all the matches. Well, I won't be streaming the matches. I'll take pictures and stuff, and probably a couple of videos here and there. I'll be very, very focused in game. Might try and film an actual battle report while I'm there. While I'm there to just have ready for when I come back. I think that'd be really entertaining and fun. There is a stream for the ETC. Glasshammer Gaming will be streaming it. However, it is for their elite members only, which is like £2.99 or something a month. So if you want to subscribe to them, they will have a stream of, I guess, 1 or 2 tables at the ETC, but that's Glasshammer Gaming. So Manny, Chima, and like his crew, essentially. Sam Lemon, thank you very much for the good luck. I appreciate it. We've got, so I was talking about my list, so let's talk about my list then. Have 11 Venoms, 6 Kabalite Warrior squads with Shredders, 3 units of Mandrakes, 5 strong, 2 Archons in a Flayed Skull battalion, and then I have a Spearhead detachment, a Black Heart for Vect, with 3 Ravagers and another Archon. That is my Warlord. And a Cult of Cursed Blade battalion of Witches with 3 units of 5 Witches and 2 Succubuses. One of them has a net. It's a simple, very straightforward list that's designed mostly for the ETC format, which is Maelstrom of War. And it has a very, anti-infantry focus with 1 million Venoms and lots of Shredders and Witches and things like that, which is pretty cool. However, it can deal with tanks, which is, don't tell anyone, secret source tech right there. Yeah. So if you guys have any questions, comments, or want to follow more about what I'm doing, check out the Patreon link down below. I'll be putting a sort of blog post up every day, like a diary of sorts. I also have a new Swaaag merch thing. You can see here, it's one of the items. You've got objectives and stuff like that for the Dream Tea store. So you can check the link for the Dream Tea store down below. And Patreons get a really cool 15% off discount because it's brand new and because you guys are awesome. Other than that, I really appreciate you guys hanging out. And while I'm here sitting in Detroit, if you have any questions, let me know down below. But other than that, I've been Skari, your grateful host. Wish me luck as we go. Do you leave some space in your luggage for your Warhammer trip? No. Sadly, no, Stephen. I'm going to have to go light on the Forge world. Going to a Warhammer world. Who knows? I might have to make some space if I find that assassin, then I'll get a free assassin. Okay, folks. Thanks a lot for tuning in. And I'll see you when we get to England. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And a huge shout out to the Patreons. Thank you, guys. I wouldn't be able to do this if it weren't for you. Bye.